Welcome to Boards and Swords. Chris Renshaw, and I'm here with Gamora Marvel Champions as we take the Gamora deck, which is Aggression, which I always a big fan of, and we take that against the Rhino. Got everything set up. Pre-con deck here again, as always. Will not be mulliganing since I don't know what is good and what isn't. So 6 cards. Let's take a look. So first off, Gamora's alter ego. You may include up to 6 attack and or thwart events in your deck from aspects other than your chosen aspect. Action. Look at the top card of your deck. If that card is an attack or thwart event, draw it. Limit once per round. And then Fighty, we got 2/2/2. After you play an attack event, remove a threat from a scheme. After you play a thwart event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Cool. All right. We got an upgrade. Keen Instincts. Exhaust it to generate a free resource for an attack or thwart. It seems like it's going to be the name of the thing. Drax. Just played him. Drax cannot attack minions. Clobber. It's an attack card. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. If this is the first card you have played, return this card to your hand. Impede. Remove 3 threat from the main scheme. If this is the first card you have played, return the card to your hand. Conditioning Room. Exhaust Conditioning Room. Return the bottommost attack or thwart card from your discard pile to your hand. Heal the damage from Gamora. And remove 3 threat. Okay, another Impede. We already have one of those. So, it seems like what I'm going to want to do is do the action first. And it is an attack. So I'm going to take that. And then we'll go ahead and flip over. Looks like I'm going to want Keen Instincts pretty soon. So we'll discard the second Impede I have for the Keen Instincts. And then I feel like I could go all out with this and not worry about some of the other stuff. So I'm going to discard the other Impede, Drax, and Conditioning Room to play Uppercut, deal 5 damage to an enemy. Let's just get those hits in early. Play an attack, remove a threat from a scheme. I don't have anything. And then I can just go in and do a basic attack. So I've already dropped him down to 7 health. Oh, I meant to use Keen Instincts, and I'm going to keep the second Impede in my hand. So now hand size 5, so I get to draw 3 more cards and ready everything up. So I got Plan of Attack. Search the top 4 cards of your deck. 7 if you're in alter ego form for attack. Add that to your hand. Shuffle your deck. First hit, deal 2 damage to the villain. And then I got another first hit. Okay. So first things first, that's going to go up by 1. Rhino's going to hit me. I'm just going to take it, and it's going to hit me for 3. Yeah, 3 damage. That's going to drop me to 7. All right, and then encounter card. Dang it. If you watched last game, you know that card became kind of a pain. All right, so I'm going to use Keen Instincts. And I'll discard Plan of Attack for Clobber. 3 damage to an enemy. It is the first card I played this round, so it's going to return to my hand. Also, I played an attack event, so I remove a threat from a scheme. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard one of the first hits to play the second first hit, dealing 2 damage, and then hitting for the other 2 damage to go ahead and bounce. Let's just hit them hard, hit them fast. So now I need to get Breaking and Taken out, which was literally the next card coming up. Okay, so I've done everything I can do, I think, now. So I'm going to draw 3 more cards. And I got Angela, Set the Pace, and Godslayer. So this is going to go up. Then I think I'm going to defend this time, because Rhino's going to hit me for 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take 3 damage. I'm at 4. Now I get 2 cards. First card is a minion who is tough. Second card is another scheme. Oof. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do Keen Instincts again, discarding Angela for to play Impede, remove 3 threat from the main scheme. Oh, I was hoping that was any scheme. Don't need that yet. All right, well then I'll play Set the Pace for free, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So I'm going to remove 1 from Breaking and Taken, which deals a damage. I'm going to ping the Tough off of Sandman. And then unfortunately I need to get rid of all of these because I really want this Godslayer upgrade. And then I flip, look at the top card of my deck. I draw it if it's an attack. All right, I'll keep that card. It was a acrobatic move, deal 2 damage to an enemy. And I'm already exhausted, so I can't do any of that. So I will ready up. And I get 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. So another Clobber, Forward Momentum, move 3 threat from a scheme, 5 if you have played an attack event, Uppercut, Combat Training, and another Combat Training like this. All right. So Rhino's going to scheme for 2. And then Sandman's going to scheme for another 2. So we're at 5 of 7. Yay. Okay. This could be over fast if I get a villain schemes. All right. 2 encounter cards. Oh, dang. No, we're already dead. Because I didn't increase. Yep. That was... Because that would be 7 already. Well, poop. Alright, well, I lost this one quick. So, accepting the loss, but just playing so I can play a little bit more to feel out the deck, we're going to rewind. So it was 2 from the scheme, 2 from that, So this was at a 1. All right, so we're going to rewind a little bit and say I didn't flip. So we'll keep those encounter cards. So instead, I would have taken damage. I would have taken... because he's doing base 4, so I would have readied. Oh, I still would have died. Okay, so I was hosed regardless. Yeah, this is basically what killed me, is getting this second card, or getting this second encounter off. And because I didn't even get to what would my encounter cards have been? Discard and upgrade, that wouldn't have been so bad. And then a charge. So yeah. Boom goes the Gamora. So I think that makes that the quickest I've lost in Marvel Champions. That's probably the fastest I've ever been that bad. And maybe I overplayed my hand a little bit with the aggression and hitting hard and getting him into phase 2. That might have been letting me get some more setup. And I think if I had waited a turn, healed up, and then taken him to phase 2, that probably would have saved me a lot of help, or that would have saved me a lot, because being high on threat with all this extra stuff going down and having a minion was just really rough. The odds were not in my favor, as some things would say. So, didn't get to play a whole lot of it, so this might affect this opinion, but it means it's time for the board. So, the little bits I did get to play, I do like the inclusion of all the ability to have cards from other aspects. I like that. I like when you play one type of card, you get basically a small token of the other one. So like the one threat that you normally get just from every turn, especially solo, you can basically mitigate that. As long as you play one attack card, you're getting rid of that threat. And especially with the thwart, if you play a thwart, you can easily get off things like tough and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. And it does make it seem really helpful as far as solo wise. Where would I play it though? Because here's the thing, I love aggression style heroes, but here's the catch. When it comes to aggression style heroes, and it comes to heroes in general, I'm much more of a fan of like the Venom, Ant-Man, Iron Man, I guess even Black Widow falls in this group, where I'm playing cards on the board, and then I get to just use those cards repeatedly. I don't like, per se, the way Gamora is, where it's all card play, because it's a lot of experience or a lot of resources that you're having to throw out to be able to do all of her cool stuff. And you can't reuse those. Like I do like the 2 cards that allow you to kind of, as long as you play this first, you get it back. That is cool. But with her limited hand size, I mean, having both keen insights would probably make a big difference. Just because you can play those cards for free. I don't know. Because here's the thing. Gamora also falls into the Drax boat, where I'm not a huge Guardians fan. Not saying I hate Guardians. If you saw in my Drax video, I'm just not I prefer some of the standard Avenger stuff than the cosmic spacey kinds of things. I think I'm going to continue our green streak and put Gamora right here in this little pile of green we got going on. Because I think I would definitely play her above Thor. But when it comes to aggressions, and especially playing cards, I think I like Hulk a little better for that. Now, if you made a custom build where you could rapidly decrease some of her costs, so you could play a lot of her cards for free, that could change things. But I think thematically, when I'm going to play a hero like that, I want a Hulk smash, and that's either She-Hulk or regular Hulk for that matter. So I think that's where I'm going to put Gamora, and that's the final verdict. Well, not final verdict, but that's the initial verdict of, That's the initial verdict for Gamora, so now going backwards, it's time for me to stop prattling along and play Star-Lord. Thanks for watching. Follow me on social media so you know when the next video is coming out. And make sure to like and subscribe because did you know that deep down in the YouTube terms of service, for every like that you do on one of my videos, that's one threat that we could have removed from this scheme so that I didn't lose horribly on like the second turn. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.